Hello everyone, this is the Chinese Mitten Crabs aquaponics project, and today we are going to talk about sustainable development in China. For many years, development, usually economic development, has been carried out in the expense of natural environment and resources. These damages caused by economic development has gradually caused long-term problems. The idea of sustainable development started to emerge in the 1970s when environmental issues were beginning to become a common concern among the international community. At the time, industrialization, rapid population growth, widespread malnutrition, the shortage of non-renewable energy sources, and environmental degradation became international concerns. Since then, the global community has proposed and discussed different definitions of sustainability and sustainable development. In 1987, the most widely accepted definition for sustainable development is from the United Nations World Commission on Environment and Development report. The report is called Our Common Future. This report is also known as the Brundtland Report. It defines sustainable development as development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of our future generations to meet their own needs. In the report, it listed two major concepts: needs and limitations. Needs generally refer to meeting people's needs, especially the essential needs of the poor and developing countries, such as food, clothing, housing, and livelihood. On the other hand, there are also limitations. When we talk about sustainability, we need to consider the carrying capacity of resources while meeting people's needs. Sustainable development is development that avoids unrestricted and unbalanced development, compromising the rights of future generations to use resources. The report also listed four major challenges: poverty, development, survival, and economic crisis. The report proposed that to effectively address environmental issues and achieve sustainable development, fundamental changes must be made to social systems, such as political, economic, and technological systems. This is because economic development and environmental protection are interdependent. The report also further elaborated on the three dimensions of sustainable development: economic, environmental, and social domains. It is important that for future development, all three domains should have equal consideration in future actions to successfully carry out sustainable development. Environmental sustainability refers to development in the future should consider environmental protection. The using of natural resources should not exceed the carrying capacity of Earth. Besides, future activities should put emphasis on protection of resources and reduce pollution. Moving on, we have social sustainability. Social stability is the maintenance of social justice and equality. It aims to reduce poverty, establish fair social and political systems, and improve education and healthcare. Last but not least, economic sustainability. It refers to when earning money Immediate monetary return should not be the only considering factor. The cost afterwards, including money used for damage control and branding goodwill obtained through corporate social responsibility, should also be considered. All of these three dimensions work together to form a dynamic balance. Furthermore, in the report, there are also a few related value principles. One of the related principles is the principle of peace. Peace across the world is important for sustainable development. War and conflicts causes refugee, depletion of resources. These factors hinder sustainable development. Another related principle is the principle of equity. Equity is slightly different from equality. Equality refers to everyone getting the same help and assistance in society, disregarding the background, while equity, in simplified terms, is the society giving different help to different people according to their actual needs. In the report, there are two kinds of equity: intra-generation equity and intergeneration equity. In intra-generation equity, it refers to rich people and more developed countries to conserve their use of resources and not monopolize these resources, which causes waste. Instead, it should allow poor people and less developed countries to share these resources and allow them to develop as well, therefore jointly raising the quality of life across all nations. Intergeneration equity refers to the development of current generation should not use resources reserved for future generation. That is related to the sustainable development is the principle of conservation. Besides not overusing natural resources, during our development, we should also allow pathways for nature to replenish these natural resources, and therefore allow future generations to also enjoy these natural resources. In 2015, in order to respond to the problems caused by unsustainable development, the United Nations has set up 17 Sustainable Development Goals, and it aims to complete these goals by the year 2030. The Sustainable Development Goals are the blueprint to achieve a better and more sustainable future for all. It addresses the global challenges that the world faces, including those with poverty, inequality, climate change, environmental degradation, peace, and justice. The 17 goals are all interconnected, meaning that the action on one area will affect the outcome in others, and therefore the development must be balanced between social, economic, and environmental sustainability. These 17 goals include no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitation, affordable and clean energy, decent work and economic growth, industry, innovation and infrastructure, reduced inequalities, sustainable cities and communities, responsible consumption and production, climate action, life below water, life on land, peace, justice, and strong institutions, and partnership for the goals. this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Please give us a like and subscribe to the channel. Click on the tab to see the next part of the video series.